In the fight against this pandemic, experts are learning more about this virus every day. Thus, guidelines need to be changed. Today, in regards to isolation, come some changes.
The reason for the change is because there's new evidence that suggests that the virus may shed for a longer period of time.
So what was once an isolation period of 7 days plus 72 hours fever-free has now been changed. 10 days plus the 72 hours of fever-free. That begins immediately.
This means staying home and staying away from all other people and pets as much as possible all of the time.
And the doctor said the same applies to people who have no symptoms yet test positive.
You still need to isolate for the full 10 days, and we ask that you please abide by our directive.
Today in LA County, there were more than 1,000 new positive cases, 1,065 to be exact. The number of people who have tested positive now since this pandemic, more than 24,000. Today's death toll, 62. Total, 1,172. And the doctor commented on a story that perhaps the death toll throughout the entire country is underreported.
This is a really good question because it's being asked of all of us across the entire country and really across the entire world.
And that's because there is evidence that COVID-19 was here much earlier than we thought, in January, perhaps even in late December.
I think as we learn more about this virus, we may be able to, really just estimate what % of cases we think we all have missed over the longer periods of time.
But what has not been missed, she added, and cannot be overstated, is that this virus continues to be everywhere.
Without taking extraordinary measures to reduce our exposures to people who are infected and to keep our distance as much as possible, we could easily see a big spike in new cases.
That's the reality, and it's not going to change until there's a vaccine. From downtown Los Angeles, Dave Lopez, KCON 9 News.